I thought we had much better intensity. We made some rotations finally. Brought the full court pressure back out of the mothballs.
Did you think at the beginning in the scout that the pressure would work against Pitt, or is that something you just sort of the first game you slacked out?
No, I knew the other wasn't working. It gives us another avenue to score. The way we handle the ball, it's much needed.
I'll talk about those turnovers. I mean, first half it wasn't that bad, but all of a sudden it just starts coming in waves. Obviously in the second half, anything different that led to it, or just?
Well, yeah, they put more pressure on the ball later on, but it's a pretty simple concept. If you catch the ball in what we call square up, you can see the whole floor. If you catch it and turn sideways, you can only see the side that you're looking at. And worse yet, if you catch it and dribble it, you're allowed to dribble off of a guy's foot, which we did, or dribble into a guy, which we did, because you don't know where they are. And the struggle I've been having is I tell them that, and then automatically they're running telling people, I won't let them dribble. It's not I won't let them dribble, I want them to square up and see where they're going.
It's the double technicals. I know that's not in the game plan.
I think that's ridiculous. I think a double technical is ridiculous. Somebody started it. Get the guy who started it. I mean, I don't know what the penalty. There's no penalty. I mean, two guys get a foul, and it goes to the arrow. So, I mean, I don't understand it. And it's not those guys. It's our rules. It's not the officials. It's our rules. I mean, what the heck? I mean, somebody started it. Get the guy who started it, and then maybe he won't do it again. Double technical, you don't shoot any free throws. You don't. Used to be, both teams shot free throws. So they don't even do that anymore.
The edge that led to that or propagated that, it's good to play with emotion. Did either team get borderline out of control a couple times?
I don't think so. I didn't see it.
I know you said Sagaba was, maybe not going to play, and then he comes out and has a monster game, 16, 9, and 7. What's that?
I tricked you.
I was just going to ask how unexpected it was.
It wasn't unexpected. Really. He was going to play at the time. At the time, I said that to Ron Cook, and at the time, he wasn't going to play. And he didn't practice whenever. What's the Wednesday?
Saturday.
So he didn't practice on Thursday, and did a bunch of stuff with his knee and came back and played on Friday. Practice Friday. I didn't start him, but we just got to get him where he's a part of things like that.
I know you like it to be prettier, but is that the personality and persona your team has to have to be effective to win?
We got to play hard like that. We got to play hard like that, and we got to rebound. And I mean, but Bob, that's kind of been, it's kind of been the MO since I got here that we got to get more shots in our opposition. And then when we get more shots in our opposition, we have a great chance to win. And you can do that by turning them over, and you can do that by rebounding. And we've been a very good rebounding team. I think we've led the country in offensive rebounding like 2 or 3 times. How many times, Miss?
2 times.
2 times. 2 times. I mean, we had never led the country in any statistical category in the history of the school as hard as that is to believe. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's hard to believe that in all these years that we haven't led it. And we've done it twice with offensive rebounding.
Coach, the moment Beetle picks up his second foul early in the first half, a few minutes later he tells a story about, he said he went up to you and said, to trust him and put him back in. Just kind of, I was wondering if you could just kind of elaborate on that moment.
I put him back in, I didn't trust him.
how big is, I mean, he doesn't pick up a start foul till the second half. I mean, that's crucial at all, or, I mean,
Well, we took him back out too, though. We put him in, but then we took him out again whenever they started straight line driving. Jermaine played a lot of those minutes.
Playing with intensity, do you feel like your team got that message that you obviously delivered in practice this week? Did playing Pitt have a little bit more to do with it, and how do you keep building it?
Honestly, I think it's gonna it's gonna take a while before West Virginia Pitt becomes what it was. There's been a long time in between games. I mean, I think it's still a rivalry because it's close enough for both fans to get to either place, but it's not what it was.
Does Pitt team seem any different this year with the new coach than the one you guys saw last year up
They
there?
play really hard. They play really hard, and Jeff runs really good stuff. They're young. They play a lot of young guys. You know, I think he does a great job of playing to their strengths.
since you've been here, KJ set a record, Javon set school records, now Sagapol. You're talking about three distinct different players, but is there anything that they share?
Well, obviously, Sags and KJ was a great rebounder. You know, Devin Williams would have probably been in that category had he stayed another year. He was on the verge of being in a very elite club with KJ and KJ and Warren Baker. And there's only like 3 or 4 in that deal. So yeah, I mean, we've been blessed. I mean, we've been fortunate to get guys that really were under the radar, kind of recruiting wise, and had a great desire to be good. So they listen and they work, they put time in. Makes it a lot easier.
Coach Jordan McKay, another coach's decision.
We played 3 point guards. We had 3 guys at the point. Hardly play 4 point guards.
Like you said, the rivalry may not be as intense. Do you still want to play this annually?
I think it's good. I think it's good for both schools. You know, obviously you're going to get a big crowd, although there were some empty seats. I think there was quite a few people missed a heck of a game. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, they sell their place out, we sell it, but I mean, what's bad about it?
Anything else? Hey, Bob, one of your 3 point guards was Jermaine. I don't think he played a ton of point lately, a little bit off the ball, but it seemed like you like him there and other spots too. Where is he?
I did until he started turning it over. He can see over the defense. You know, those other guys are really small. You know, they got to look under somebody's arm to see open guys, and he can see over people. I like that. I like his length, and he gives us another rebounder. But all of them, they got to stop turning it over. I mean, we turn it over at an alarming rate. He's the one that set a personal record with 7 today, and I don't think he's had more than that. And it's all because of what, you know, I talked about initially. We just don't catch it and square up. We just catch it and go. I mean, he's dribbled off a guy's foot and everything else. And I'm not sure what Chase was doing at the end there.
Was Jermaine, I don't know what the word is, when you're scouting him, do you see a position with him, or is his appeal that maybe he's positionless and he can float around?
I think he played on positions. I mean, we have played him the small forward. We can play him. He's a better shooter than what he acts like he is. He's always been a pass first guy.
Does Kanate's shot blocking ability amaze you? I mean, you know, Fisher, you know, he was 7'1" and big long arms. You understood why he blocked shots, but
So don't forget I had Kenyon.
yeah, you did.
So I've seen a lot. I had Kenyon. I had Eric Hicks, Art Long. So I've seen a lot.
Okay, just in shot blocking, where would Canate fit in there?
He's not Kenyon.
Not Kenyon,
Not Kenyon.
not yet.
Not yet, no. Kenyon would stand behind another defender on a big and jump up and catch it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But Sags is good. I think what Sags can do that the rest of those guys couldn't do is block it with two hands. I think that's what, if there's a thing that sets him apart from the other shot blockers, is that he can, the one he caught with two hands up there was big time. So I guess if I remember the question that you asked me, because I'm getting very senile, but I think that's
This should be a
what-
hell of a conversation.
that would be it, that he blocks shots with two hands better than anybody I've seen.
Bob, you said not many people have challenged him this year because of the scouting report. Are you surprised when people do challenge him now a little, like they did today?
I mean, I don't know, I don't know what their preparation was. I mean, I know a lot of those people, their preparation is drive it in, jump stop, and kick it out. It's similar to Kenyon. I mean, we had people that told guys, if anybody shoots it in the lane, in the colored area, you're coming out and not going back in, because he's gonna get it. So, hopefully Sags gets to that point. Fran Frischella said yesterday, he said, everybody in college basketball a year ago was talking about Sags for one reason, the shot blocking ability. And he's shooting the ball much better, doing a lot of things better, but still his claim to fame has been able to block shots.
Coach, this week coming up is always kind of a unique kind of week with finals, and you still got a game to get ready for. What are the difficulties? What kind of things can you get done during this week?
Well, we're gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, take Thursday off, go Friday, Saturday, and play Sunday. And we need to put some other things in, because, quite frankly, I mean, we need to work on Grisberger, obviously, but we need our half-court offense to be a little more crisp and run a little more smoothly. We didn't do a very good job with zone offense today, which generally we do.
Does finals make it difficult, like
It's
practice
harder.
and stuff?
It's harder because there's guys kind of in and out.
Right.
It's not as bad as it used to be.
So I may hit this already, but Logan said that the difference he noticed today was that it was kind of like a reset a little bit to what you all had done before, just kind of, instead of picking apart, if that ball screen, just go and harass people.
Well, if Logan said it, I mean,
Must be true, right? Yeah. But I mean, was that, never know these guys, right? But I mean, was that, I don't know, to make it easier, I guess, on him, or is he pulling my leg on that, or what? Seems like it was effective,
Well, I mean, he probably, I mean, I'm happy he thinks that, but to me, it was kind of out of desperation. We were horrible defensively in New York, and I told him yesterday, we got to go back to doing what we do. We got to go back to doing what bothers people, and I mean, everybody was concerned about the pressure. I mean, if they said they weren't, they're lying. And we've got to do a better job of being able to do that. We just didn't make any rotations before, and our efforts sucked. So our effort was pretty good today. We've got to continue to work on making better rotations. I talked to Kevin. Kevin called me all week. I've been running all over the place and doing stuff. I called Kevin today, and I know he's happy. He's happy we're back to playing that way. And I had a great conversation with him today.
Coach, thank you.